Today we're going to take a walk around and I'm going to update you on the fence, on the baby chicks and guinea keets. So this is a double gate that we are going to use half on one side of the driveway and half on the other side of the driveway because we have two small driveways. But I wish I could open this up and show you what the gate looks like because it's so pretty. But I have to wait to unwrap the fencing. These gates are quite heavy and I can't do it by myself. But this is the type of black metal fencing that I want to put on the wall in the rose garden. And the gates, one gate will go along here right across in this line, and we'll line it up to the other side with the other gate over in the other driveway. And now we are finally at a stage where we can put the wire up. We have had these posts up for quite some time on that half side there, and then all along on the lawn side here. There's about 13 posts on that side. We've had them all in for quite a while, but we have been waiting for the store to get the wire in, and it has taken over a month that we have been waiting to do this. And in the meantime, my hydrangeas have been eaten on by deer, and I'm losing my hydrangea buds for this year, so my circle garden beauty will not be very pretty this season, but it is what it is. And the store finally got the wire shipped into them. So we actually just picked it up today, and we will be starting on the wire tomorrow. So you'll see that in a future video, probably in a couple weeks. But in the meantime, look at these views. They're so pretty. The mountain, you can barely see it because there's not as much snow on it this time of year as there is in the winter and early spring. But I am just loving the view at the moment and very thankful that this is what I get to see on a nice clear day. Okay, so let's go see the baby chicks and the baby guinea keets. It's kind of a little bit dark in here. I'll see if I can come out in the morning and film a little bit more. You need more food and water, don't you? Hello, little lady. Are any of you roosters? The next morning, it's a little bit lighter. Hopefully you can see how big they are. It looks like we have one rooster in here. The little blue lace red Wyandotte, there's one that looks like he's going to be a rooster. I hope the rest of the chicks are girls. Uh-oh. Dexter. Oh my goodness. With the guinea fowl, we won't be able to tell if they're boys or girls until they're about 7 weeks old. They have a very similar comb and wattle size and color, so it's hard to tell by that between boys and girls. How you tell if it's a boy or a girl with guineas is when they're 7 weeks old, they make different sounds. The boys kind of make like a monotone sound, like a beep, 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 beep. Whereas the girls, they have a two-toned sound where it's ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. And that's how you can tell whether it's going to be a boy or a girl. However, my guess is that guinea fowl that stood up on his haunches and flapped the wings, I bet you that one is going to end up being a boy. And actually, we hope he's a boy. We hope we get 2 boys out of this group because we want the guinea fowls to be even gender-wise, 2 boys and 2 girls, because we want more guinea keets next year. And guineas mate in pairs, and once they find a mate, they stay for life. And over here, 3 of these chicks are bantams, which means they are naturally going to be smaller than the rest of the chickens. So these guys are going to have to wait quite a bit, little longer, till they can get out and roam around free. The chicks in the other coop are almost ready to get out, not quite, but the guinea keets in the other coop are definitely ready to get out. They're already starting to fly, which means they won't get stepped on by the goats or the sheep by accident because they can move really fast. But we need to wait just a little bit longer for the chicks to get a little bit bigger. And these guys in here, the little bantams, are definitely going to have to wait even longer before they come out. So it's going to be a while for these guys. But the one bigger one in here, that is an Easter egger, which is a mixture of an Americano with some other breed. Probably with an Araucana or a cream leg bar, so it lays blue or green eggs. The little white bantam in that corner, he's definitely going to be a rooster. His comb is much more red than the others. And speaking of little blue eggs, here's a really tiny little blue egg. I'm wondering if it's a robin egg. These trees here are now, there's a few of them that are as tall as I am. Is the tree taller than me?
Yep. That means it's 5 feet, right?
Yep. Now we're just kind of inspecting the trees because we saw a lot of brown needles on these trees, and we're just inspecting them. They're not ours. They belong to the tree company that we lease this part of their property out, but I was inspecting them for bugs. But I think it's just got some sort of fungus or something. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of brown spots down here on these trees. I'm afraid this tree company is going to lose most of their trees this year. They lost a lot already. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, feed the pollinators for me.